Hi beloved you, how are you? This is Sophie Fox from Angelic Energies, and I wanted to do a little quick videos because I've been picking up a lot of people are feeling a bit fed up right now and it's not surprising. You know, here in the UK we're moving into winter time and the days are getting shorter and definitely wetter and colder. Traffic seems to be getting worse. You know, it took me 50 minutes to do less than 4 miles this morning to take my little girl to school. And yeah, it takes a bit of practice and effort to get yourself on track. So I thought I'd share some of my own tips of, you know, how I make that little shift in my head when I'm feeling a bit kind of the first tip is really just to take care of the basics. You know, make sure that you're getting enough sleep, keeping hydrated, good healthy fresh food, and just general maintenance of looking after yourself, keeping yourself in a good place, especially when, you know, it's times of year where germs are flying around. But yeah, really think about a daily spiritual practice. Think about things that you can do for yourself to uplift yourself, to give yourself that nourishment, to give yourself that tender loving care, actually. And think also about perspective. You know, how can you change your perspective on things? So going back to giving yourself that nourishment and tender loving care, you know, one of my things, I like to start the day with a beautiful mug of cacao. Not just for the incredible health benefits of it, but you know, to me it just feels like that warm love in a mug. It's beautiful. I also like to dedicate 15-20 minutes a day to sitting in the silence, to sitting down and making that connection to the divine. And I do this in the same place in my house every day, and that helps build up beautiful positive energy. So whenever you do need a bit of a boost, you even just the act of sitting in that area instantly uplifts you. It is amazing. And so I've taken to setting a timer, as I say, for 15-20 minutes, and when that timer goes off, I have a lovely journal next to me, and I sit and set the intention to connect to my higher self or my guides. You know, you can connect to whoever you want, your angels, your loved ones in spirit, and just write, see what comes through. You will be amazed. It's a beautiful thing to do. But really start to think about prioritizing your joy as well. You know, always ask yourself, what would somebody who loves themselves do right now? You know, what can you do that is going to enrich your soul, that's going to give you that little bit of a boost somehow, that, you know. And think about things, as I said, from a different perspective. Like I'm looking at out the window at the moment, and I can see it's more rain. I've got to take the dogs out soon. It's going to be very muddy. Now, when I'm out there, it's going to be fine, because I'll have the mindset that actually, you know, Mother Nature is washing away all, you know, all the stress or anything I don't want, or any negativity, and it giving me that fresh boost of rejuvenation. That's what nature does. Get yourself out in it every day. So yeah, I know, I always think, you know, sometimes the thought of things can be worse than actually doing it. The same with exercise. I'm still mastering this one myself, but you know, there's always work to be done. Yeah, the thought about going to the gym is actually always worse than actually going. Yeah, once you're there and you come away feeling fabulous, it's great. It's just getting yourself into good habits, good routines, um, and really prioritizing your self-care right now, prioritizing what lights you up, thinking about ways from a different perspective, and realizing that every moment is a gift. You know, and being open to what life has to offer you, because you are pure, infinite potential. And if you are feeling a little bit fed up and a bit stuck now, how can you tap into that? You know, how can you allow that infinite wisdom to kind of flow through you and express itself? We are all here with our unique gifts and talents and contributions to make to the world. And if you don't feel like you found that right now, you know, how can you reconnect with that part of your soul that lights up? You know, put on some uplifting music, dance, move your body, make that shift, and yeah, really prioritize looking after yourself right now. Sending you all the love in the world and wishing you a fabulous day. Speak to you soon.